Hello and welcome to That British Homestead. Today we're going to be sowing some more seeds for spring, so let's get started. Oh my goodness, so I've been doing this, nattering. I hadn't pressed record. That is hilarious and terrible. So I'm just going to catch you guys up. I have planted 3 rows here of all year round. All year round is this lovely loose-headed lettuce. This loose-headed lettuce is really great. I've got some growing in my greenhouse and I'm really enjoying it. I've sowed this in 2s on the basis that when I thin them out, I can use them as like microgreens in salads, right? Makes sense. So sorry about that, that's really embarrassing. I've then done a row of mysteriously unnamed lettuces. They're this ones from Simply Seeds. They do mixes of lettuces depending on what you want, light and spicy, buttery, etc. So I've done a little group of them. They were cool. They were black and white ones, all different ones. Some of them in there were actually spinach and I really love them. So basically from now into the end of summer, I'm going to be sowing these every 2 weeks. So just to let you know, the next load of stuff I've done is I've done this delicacy white, which is a kohlrabi. Okay, kohlrabi's great. I really enjoy it in salads. You peel it, I put it in salads, and it's best sown in the spring. In the winter, in the autumn it tends to be a little bit woody. In the summer it doesn't really do very well. So I'm sowing it now and I'm going to have it in coleslaws, and it's really great. If you like the taste of a broccoli stem, you'll love this. It's really good. This is for mega seed stores. I kind of buy my seeds all over the place, but that is a really cheap place to get them. Okay, so I'm just about to label now, so you're all caught up. How embarrassing is that? I was standing it, nattering. Oh my goodness. And then I looked up and it was like 0 minutes. I was like, oh my goodness, how silly. This is going well. So I have sown these in 1s or 2s. I'm not really going to be that bothered by like how many I've got in a cell, because like I said, they're edible as a seedling and they're really yummy as a seedling as well. And once again, they're going to be great in salads. It's coming up to the point where we're eating, you know, it's actually got cold, so I'm eating very, very warm food. Like I've just had a roast dinner, so, but I will want these soon. So I'm going to go ahead and do some black Spanish round winter, what are they called? Winter radishes. These are great. They come huge. Like they have these huge seeds as well, but they're absolutely giant as, like, I was gonna say creatures, as radishes. And I actually overwintered these last year. They overwintered really well, and they gave us these like huge sort of corked radishes. They're black, but on the inside they're like bright white. Oh goodness, they're cool. So I thought I'd give these a little bit of a go and see what happens. Basically quite excited about these. Now you're probably better off like soaking these overnight and like making sure they're nice and warm and stuff, but I literally am so unorganised that I kind of just do things spontaneously. So if I put the seeds in water, I probably would never ever plant them, because I'd be like, oh, I'd definitely do that and then never do it. That's exciting. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of pushing them down a little bit. When you come to take these out, you really benefit from a really firm membrane in here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that it's easier for myself, so that when I get them out, I'm not struggling and they're not falling apart. So the next thing I'm going to be growing, I'm really excited about this. These are Chinese lanterns. These Chinese lanterns I'm really excited about. So you're growing them around about here, and they are a perennial. Now apparently these do grow everywhere and they spread like crazy, but they are very nice. I think they're well, I don't think so. The fruit is actually edible, but I think the rest of the plant is poisonous. So you've got to bear that in mind, and they spread like crazy. But I'm interested in growing them, and I'm sure that I will regret this decision. Oh my goodness, they are the tiniest seeds. They remind me of the Turkish eggplant seeds. They're that tiny, look. They're pretty though, aren't they? They're like slightly orangey. So I'm going to go ahead and sow them. Should we sow them 2 to a cell, because it's not like we're out of seeds. They basically spread on ribosomes. Ribosomes are a little bit like runners And at the end of the runner, you'll get a new plant. So like strawberries. So you will get way more than what you will plant. So you've got to be really careful with them. And they will spread with these roots that go under the ground. I have read all about them. And I think they are going to make really great decorations, basically. That's why I'm going to be sowing them. So yeah, I have sown 2, 4, 6, 8. But I probably won't put them all in my allotment patch. I'm probably going to give them away to people, etc. Because I think they look lovely and I'm sure that they'll make great gifts as plants. So as throughout the year, I tend to give people plants as gifts. But all my friends pretty much are into growing. So it's like a nice gift. Now, I'll go ahead and make sure that's nice and closed. It's very exciting, I do know. I'm only putting like literally a dusting over the top because the seeds are so tiny. And the rule of thumb is you never want to, so you want to have like twice the depth of the height of the seeds so that it can germinate at the right level. So you don't want to go too deep with these seeds, okay? Which is good because think about it, if they spread like crazy, at least you don't have to battle against the old seeds as well. That'd be awful. There we go. So what I'm going to do is just make that a little bit more of an angle, and then I'm going to do Chinese cab lanterns. I've actually spelled that completely wrong. When I was little, I remember finding the like, I don't know what it's called, like the outer husk of a Chinese lantern. And when it gets old, it kind of like breaks down. And the Chinese lantern had become like completely see-through. And I remember my nan telling me that it was fairy wings. And I remember being like, oh my goodness, there's a fairy in my garden. Been absolutely transfixed by it. So I plan to do that to Jasmine too. Right, next one. These are really weird looking zinnias. Now these zinnias are, they're like spiky on their what they called fingers, and they are very, very interesting to look at. And I get loads of compliments on them. I have one growing in my garden, and I believe that these ones are like perennials. Correct me if I'm wrong, but well, my one is because it grew the next year and it seemed to have grown from roots that overwintered in the ground. I know this because I was like, what's this, and dug it up, and then I realised and put it back and it grew. So I'm not sure what colour I'm going to get. I'm hoping not all pink because it does say a mix, and I'm hoping that it is mixed. But once again, I'm going to just go ahead and put some of a light compost on top because these are quite thick seeds. So I really want bees and things to come into the garden, so I'm quite excited about this. I think the reason why it's called cactus is because it's a little bit spiky. The next ones I'm going to do is this sunshine mix because they're so pretty, and I'd really like these to come into the garden. They're drought tolerant and they're for pots and beds, so they'd make really great sort of later flowering plants, which is great because look at all of them lovely colours, and they're a mix. I do like getting them mixed, and they're really, really fantastic for that. I'm like pretty sure that these were either self-seeding or perennial, I can't remember, but they're going to be lovely. I really like the way they look, and if they are able to be part of the cut flower club, that'd be great. How nice would it be to like grow your own bouquet for Mother's Day? That'd be pretty cool, I think. Should we do 2 in each? I think we shall. I'll probably be like, oh no, I'm going to save both of you. Please. Just watch this space. I'll be like, I will save them. I'm terrible when it comes to flowers and stuff like that. I'm like, oh no, I can't thin them. I love them both. But we will see, won't we? Once again, they're quite small seeds. They remind me of lettuce seeds, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and just treat them the same as lettuce. Like I said, I'm not an expert when it comes to flowers, so bear with me. These are Gazia sunflower sunshine mix. There we are. Gazia. Whoop. So yeah. Next one. Do the last one's all sweet pea. Let's do it. I'm quite excited about these sweet peas. I think I have like a little evil plot for them to be all the way around. Give me a bit of privacy. I think if you're like covered in sweet peas, then you can't see into the allotment as much, and my neighbours are kind of like on top of me. Like, it's lovely, don't get me wrong, but it's also like not so lovely. You know what I mean? So I love my neighbours, but, you know, it'd be nice if they were a little bit further away. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we all feel like that with our neighbours, even if we like them. It's like, oh, I really like you, but I wish you couldn't see exactly what I'm doing at all times. And, you know, guys, when I'm talking to you guys and I have my plot neighbour looking at me, I look mad, which is a little bit off-putting. But, yeah, it is a bit awkward. So I got these from one of my neighbours. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in as well. They're absolutely huge seeds. These should do really well on the basis that they've grown generations here, so we'll see. And then I'm just going to go deep with these because they are big seeds and they just need the stability of having a decent amount of soil to grow through. That's what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and press down real hard on them, tap them down though, get all the air gaps out. So I'm not sure what will happen here, but I hope they're all different colours because, I mean, they're all going to be white otherwise. They could be really nice. I've never grown sweet pea before, so it's very exciting. So let's go ahead and pop these into the tunnel. Look at my face. I got hit by a stinging nettle. Look. Look at it. Oh, so bad. Hit myself in the face with stinging nettle. No, not a good idea. So I was like trying to grab some netting on my side of the plot. The one bed I haven't done yet, right? And I pulled it hard and it hit me in the face. So if you're thinking, wow, her face is really blotchy and horrible. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There we go. It's all dark and dingy in there, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is, to make room, I'm going to take some stuff down the allotment. So these are cauliflowers. And radishes, it looks like. Let's say it's all cauliflowers though. Maybe they're kohlrabi. So I might not take them yet. I will definitely take these down. Look how great they look. They're looking so great. I might take these down the allotment. Because they can just be outside now, can't they? I'm not sure what everything is, but doesn't that look like pak choy? That one, spinach. These look like some sort of, this is definitely a lettuce of some description, but this one looks like rocket. This was so beautiful, look at it. So I'm going to take them down. They're getting really dry now, so they do need a bit more care and attention. Aren't they beautiful? So, where am I? These are variegated ones. Do you see? You can see just about the variegation on there. They're so pretty. So I'm going to take them ones down too. I'm probably going to plant those out. But look, you can just see just a touch of variegation because they were in full sun. So if they're not in full sun, then they're more like this, which is nicer. I'm going to go ahead and take those into the unknown. This one looks like the all year round, doesn't it? So, to me it does. There's a lot of lettuce here. My goodness. Until you start seeing it, this is not even half of what I've got. So, thank goodness I've sown more. But look how frilly these leaves are, look. Aren't they pretty? It's a frilly leaf lettuce. I know what we're thinking, thank goodness she didn't have enough lettuce. This is just, oh, let me show you. Some of the lettuce. So, once again, this strengthens them. Oh, they're so yummy. I'm hoping they'll make the transition okay. Might have to cover them with frost cloth. Another all year round, another frilly leaf. I don't know what variety that is. All year round, and a frilly. That'll do. So I shall be taking all of these down, and they should be quite hardy, but I'm going to harden them off into the unknown. Sorry guys, so sorry. Very nice though. They're just so healthy. I hope they're going to be okay. Especially these two. These ones, especially because I haven't got them replacements. But let's spare up some room. These are the microgreens that we grew together the other day. They're all done. So I shall snip them. Let's go harvest them now. Let's harvest! It's all been very exciting. So, what I do is very technical. Is I just chop them off. Like so. I need something to put it in. Now, you use cress. like everybody does. I use it in egg salad because I'm not imaginative, but you can put it in salads. So that's nice as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim it like so. Now you can go ahead and grow this on your window in the kitchen, most probably. But my partner absolutely detests when I have plants all the way around the house. So we compromise and I grow them out here, which is very nice. He's very pro outside the house growing. So look, there we go. Right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, leaf. Probably the most interesting. I actually have to concentrate doing this. How embarrassing is that? But yeah, it's the second thing I've harvested today. Oh, some pak choi. Some mud in there as well. Yummy. So that's going to last for about a week. You can grow them just directly in the jar, which should be easier. But I don't know, I grow them like this. There's still quite a few that haven't germinated. So I'm going to ruffle the surface, break them up a little bit. I mean, there's a lot that I haven't harvested properly, I guess. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some more in. Why not? There you go. And then back under it goes. Wonder how much you can see if I were to... Right, now this could be either hilarious as I fall onto my face, or this is going to be an awkward video where I just put something down. Let's see. Every time I'm in here, I'm like, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. There's like no room. Oh, victorious. Ow. Do you see what I mean? No room at all. Why has this got prime spot when it's not even germinated? What do you think? Should I do a little seed tour one day? What do you think? What do you think? I think I should. I think I should. Look at those. Don't they look amazing? I'm so excited about them. These ones are just random ones, but aren't they beautiful? I really like them. They are spinach. What do you think? I'm like 90% sure that's spinach. Can't get fresher than that. They're really good. And these ones, look, they're so unusual. So pretty. I actually have some iceberg lettuces that are red. I love a variegated leaf. These ones are pretty as well. I think these are mustards actually. So mild. They're like very, very slight mustard flavour. Very mild. Wow. That is mustard. They're like, oh, they're very mustardy. Nice though. That's that pak choi. Doesn't that like rocket? It's 100% rocket. Together, these will make a really nice little mix of salad, isn't it? Of the best salad in all the land. I'm excited about that. I shouldn't eat too much of it though, because then I won't have anything to show for it. Look at them though. That was really spicy too. I'm gonna take these ones down the greenhouse. I really enjoy hanging out with you guys and having a little chat whilst we sow some seeds, and I hope that you guys feel the same. And if you do, go ahead and press that subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.